Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my lights. Let's dive right into today's reading and see what Spirit has for my beautiful Aquas. All right, so I feel like somebody is reestablishing themselves financially. You're starting to become more authentic, and in that authenticity, you're starting to realize that the work that you've been doing it's not fitting for you anymore. It's not bringing in fulfillment or happiness. So it looks like some of you are wanting to do something different. You're bored. You may not like the situation that you're in, the workplace. It may be kind of dark feeling and just not inspiring you anymore, right? So I'm seeing happiness here. We have the sun here. So whatever move you're about to make to change a situation is going to be amazing. Doors are going to open for you. And wherever you're going to land, you have good news regarding your money and a lot of happiness. This is going to give you a feeling of independence, of course, and you're also going to feel very satisfied with the money that you're going to be making and also satisfied with the work that you're going to be doing. For some of you, you kind of want to get out of, the entire situation that you've been in as far as work-wise. Whatever you're doing, you want to start fresh. You want to do something totally different. And kudos to you. A lot of you are jumping into school, going back to school, or getting into things that interest you that you've not ever done before. So I think that's wonderful, guys. You have to go after your own happiness. That's the important thing. Then you can climb the ladder and feel fulfilled instead of going to a job on a daily basis feeling just down and out and feeling like you're working in a dark place that's unfulfilling. The money becomes secondary when you're very unhappy at work every day because you're there for 8 hours a day or more, okay, for a lot of you. So I am seeing this great uplifting. Well, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is just things culminating. So all the things you're wanting, I'm seeing a very positive read here today, Aquarius. I'm seeing them culminating together and coming in for you. Okay, even though some of you are not working at all, I see you're on a break from work, and this has been keeping you you've been feeling stuck about this because you've been having a difficult time finding work, or you just don't feel like going back into what you were doing because, as I said, you're feeling unfulfilled. All right, but I do see newness coming in, new things, new jobs, new careers, and the juggling that you were doing is going to turn into something else, okay? It's just going to culminate. All the things you've been wanting are going to fall into place for you. Yeah, look, guys, you have this new financial beginning coming in, which is a great omen, all right? You're getting clarity on, wow, look at this. You have the clarity card next to your intuition card. So you're using your intuition, and that is what's bringing in this crystal clear clarity for a lot of you. All right, you're also talking to other people who are very supportive and vibrating on your level, and they're giving you some great advice, it looks like. And I do see that you're going to be moving toward more exciting things, okay? So there's no more sitting around waiting for your thing to happen, waiting for life to happen to you. You are moving it, you're moving and shaking things up, and you're putting action behind all of the things you want, and you are creating your life. And here I'm seeing love, guys. There is a meaningful connection that is about to make its way to you, about to manifest into you. All right, and I see that this relationship is going to grow, and it's going to become something very special in your life, very meaningful in your life. And it looks like there's going to be a whirlwind romance with this person. This person looks to be a little bit older than you who's coming in, but still the same. This is going to add to the attraction because this person has been around. This person knows how to treat their person. They will treat you like the king or queen that you are and put you on a pedestal. And they also have life experiences that they can, um, you know, basically showering you with love, affection, attention. And it looks like there might be some finances involved here where they'll be purchasing gifts for you as well. So who doesn't like that? All right, so here I'm seeing this feminine, I'm seeing you moving toward this partnership, this love, and I also see happiness here. You have the Ten of Cups, so this is going to be a very close, tight type of relationship. You're going to be communicating very well and just definitely vibing on the same level. All right, this is for somebody who's wanting something. And whatever this is, you already know it's going to make you happy, but it hasn't quite shown up for you yet. All right, Spirit is saying there's still some growth that needs to happen here. Still maybe some minor changes, some minor tweaks that you have to make in life so that you can, clear everything out and have crystal clear clarity with your thinking and your focus. And once you do that and get away from the inner conflict that you're going through and the confusion over why these things haven't come in yet, once you can see very clearly, because it has to do with you personally, okay? You have to make these changes. You have to clear the way so that you can create the things that you're wanting. I do see that you will clear this path. You're going to clear out your chakras. You're going to clear out your energy. So you'll just have very positive energy flowing through you. And this is going to give you your powers a boost. You're going to be growing at that point, growing emotionally and growing financially as well. I do see something here that somebody's doing that is creating some kind of something in your life that is not good. All right, and this isn't quite heartbreak, but it's stopping you from getting ahead. All right, if you didn't do this or have this, whatever this could be a person in your life or something you're doing, but needless to say, it's something very negative that affects you in more ways than you're willing to admit. Okay, and I do see that normally without this, you are, a very confident person who understands being kind to yourself, loving yourself, and you always put yourself on a pedestal. But since then, you've moved toward this other person that you've been, I feel like this is connected with this person and it's creating some kind of setback for you. Yeah, I see a tower moment. There's a tower moment here. This needs to balance out right away. This needs immediate attention. All right, you need to balance this out immediately. Otherwise, you're going to feel regretful. You're going to have regrets about this, okay? And you're going to regret this for years to come. It's going to have that much of a powerful effect on your life. There's things going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of as well that will affect you, that are not positive. And again, having to do with this person that you are connected with. So you just need to get that balance in. All right, let's continue. I do a $20 reading. If you want to contact me, you can, let me know what's going on and I will help you do whatever you need to do in the reading, okay? You can click on the description below the video and email me. Also, if you have a question or, if you just would like a reading. So here I'm seeing somebody's working on something. You're actually working on you and your happiness. You're working on you and your life, okay? You're also needing something to happen very quickly, and you're trying to create it. You're working on it. And I do see that this might be something financial here. You're working on something financial, but this isn't just anything financial. This isn't a job. I feel like this is something much bigger. This is something that you have your hopes on that is going to bring in your wealth and your prosperity. This is maybe an idea, or this is a business or some type of investment, but your thinking is this is all of your happiness right here. So you might have invested, most of your money in this, and just, use your head. Don't, lose your head, and just be very careful about what you're doing. The cards aren't saying whether or not this will bring success to you at the moment. So you want to make sure you're only investing as much as you can afford to invest. All right. And I'm seeing somebody is sitting on the fence regarding a masculine who's very loving, by the way, and this commitment he's asking of you. All right, so I don't know what he's asking you to do, or if he's asking you to marry him or to help him with something, do something. All right, but I'm seeing judgment. I'm seeing you're putting a lot of thought into this, and I kind of feel like you're very unsure about this, and you're leaning toward no. You're leaning toward a no with this. All right, let's continue. All right, this is for somebody who is, you're trying to save money right now. You're very focused on your bank account, okay? And I see that this is what makes you happy, is feeling secure, having that money in the bank, having that nest egg. And I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine right now, and you are just, just working your ass off trying to accomplish this. And I just heard, I'm not going to stop. This is what I want. This is all I need to be doing right now is work, 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 and save, save, save. So obviously this is a big priority for you. If this is you, comment below the video. All right. And I am seeing somebody is ending something or needs to end something. This might be something that looked like, all right, this is regarding a lover, somebody you're bringing into your life, someone you're romantically involved with. That was an opportunity, but this isn't working out for you. This is creating some negativity in your life. So this has to come to an end. Once you end this, all right, you don't realize it yet, but there's some good news around money and celebration. So this is getting in your way for whatever reason, whether it's because it's distracting you and you cannot focus on your finances right now, or some other reason. But I do see you celebrating once you put this to an end. All right. So someone's been spending time by themselves lately and you're talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself like a lot. And this is about something that's bothering you a lot. Okay, so I'm seeing you're also spending time trying to manifest something. So you're totally serious on this, spending time alone, sending out prayers, talking to yourself. You might even be looking up ways to how to manifest things, okay? And I do see a justice coming in. So you're very poised to be receiving universal gifts from your manifestation. So I feel like this time you're spending alone was very much needed to connect to spirit and connect to your powers, let's say. All right, and I'm seeing that the money that's going to be coming in, I see you're going to be helping out your family. It's going to be quite a bit. And also I'm seeing that you're going to take it a step further, and you're very committed to this. You're very focused on this, that you want to be some part of helping out humanity. This is going to be very successful for you. I see that this is going to be a victory for others that are not doing as well as you will be. All right. And I'm also seeing for my singles, I'm seeing a very strong love affair coming in after you just went through something. I heard hell. You just went through hell. You were involved with somebody else, it looks like, who obviously this didn't work out. I'm seeing deceit here. I'm seeing that they were just totally wrong for you. All right. And this person that's coming in, totally different, very loving, vibrating on your level, has all kinds of things to bring to the party, to bring to the table. Is very loving, nurturing, and also has a very high spiritual connection. So they're going to be talking to you about spiritual things, and you're spiritual anyway. So you're going to mesh very well together. And this is a masculine. You're just feeling very blah. You're feeling like nothing is exciting in life. Things are just stagnant. Things aren't moving. And, you know, this is kind of like how I feel right now, guys. I just feel like I'm floating around in a bubble. Like nothing's changing. Nothing's getting accomplished. Yeah, and I do see, though, in the middle here, there's a new beginning. I'm going to give this another go ahead. A couple more. I'm going to put down a couple more cards, guys, and see if we can get more messages here. But, yeah, there's this feeling like, almost like I feel like I'm stuck between timelines right now. You know, sometimes I go outside in the morning and it's totally quiet. My yard is usually filled with birds and squirrels. I feed a squirrel. It comes twice, 3 times a day. And sometimes it's eerie. Sometimes it's abnormally quiet. I can't hear any birds for prolonged periods of time. Early in the morning, my squirrel won't come for days. And I seriously feel like I am stuck between timelines when that is occurring. Guys, give me your opinions on that. Do you guys feel like you're stuck between timelines as well at times? Things just seem unsettling and weird and different. Or if you're spiritual and you read about stuff like that, I'm interested in hearing. Just don't make it too long, because I like to read all of the information you guys give. And I won't be able to read paragraphs. Okay, so keep it short. But I'm very interested in hearing what you have to say about that. All right. Again, I'm seeing after this tower moment, guys, something really positive is going to come in. So what they're saying is rough times are going to be a thing of the past. Okay. So we're purging out these last minute, you know, crappy things that we've been either holding on to mentally, just, you know, they've hurt our heart. They have created some kind of trauma to us. These could be things from other lifetimes that we don't even remember what they are, but we've been traumatized. It's in our bones. It's in our blood, our nature, right? So I am seeing that this is going to come to an end. We're right there. We're so close. This is right around the corner where things are about to take a turn, and we're going to start seeing, you know, happier things coming in that are going to be life-changing. Because they're going to make our lives easier. Things are going to be smoother. We're not going to be freaked out about money anymore. And, you know, these changes, we're going to have to change our thinking completely about money and how, you know, our money system. I don't know if you understand this, but we're going into a completely new money system. We're going back on the gold-backed situation where our money is going to be backed by gold. It's going to be worth something. And, you know, we're looking at crypto for that, so to speak. Everything's going to be on the blockchain. So, yeah, this might be scary for some of you, especially, you know, for those of you who are more mature or older. You don't really have to worry about it too much, because it's really not going to be that much different. You're going to be using your debit card, and your debit card is going to work like it always did, except, you know, our money's going to be moving on blockchain electronically. So it's also going to grow. So unlike how our money was, where it depreciated in value, the new tokenized money is going to do the opposite, because it's going to be backed by gold, right? So if it's backed by gold and gold keeps going up and appreciating, guess what? So is our money. That's going to be different, guys, okay? You might put $100 in the bank, and next week you want to go food shopping, and you might have $150 or $200 in the bank, and you didn't even make a deposit. So how cool is that? All right, so they're saying there's going to be some new financial start here, or a new beginning. This is connected to spirit, so we're getting back into those connections where, you know, this is something new. This is one of those things that are going to benefit us. Some people are putting a weird spin on it and making it seem bad because at one time it could have gone that way, but it's not going that way. Not now, anyway. All right. So I do see that things are going to change very quickly around, you know, these hard times that we've been going through. And I do see that, you know, the new financial beginnings, they've been kind of you know, sitting there being talked about, but I don't think it's been, you know, it's not gone into place full force yet, but they're doing it slowly to kind of get us used to it and break us in. Okay, so it's not going to be, you know, one day you had your money, you spent your money this way, and the next day it's totally different. You're not going to know what to do or how to go food shopping and go, you know, to the store. It's not going to work out like that. They're going to do it in a manner where people won't be freaking out. All right, and here I'm looking at so somebody, it looks like somebody was juggling their money, and you might have just started a new job like this week, or new career. All right, and I see that you're nervous. I see that you're maybe feeling isolated in the workplace right now, but I do see that you're normally somebody who has a great work ethic, and they've already seen that in you through talking to you and knowing what you did in the past work-wise. So just believe in yourself and, you know, give yourself some time to get acclimated. Let me see. You're going to be fine. All right. This is for somebody who's more mature. You're getting into a new relationship. How cool is that? But you're probably in your 60s or 70s even. You're up there, but you've met somebody, and you have this new blossoming relationship. All right, and this is something that you want, but I see that you're going through some inner conflict, and you might even go back and forth, you know, just second guessing what you're doing. But this person you're with is into it. They're into you, okay? So go with it. Go with this. Good for you. If this is you, comment below in the video. I'd love to see the comment. And I am seeing that there is a feminine today. You're going to be receiving some kind of gift. It feels spiritual. All right, this is something, this is like a wish or a dream. You're an empath, so you're very powerful. You're going to be pulling these things in, and you're going to be amazed at first. You're really going to be amazed that you're pulling these things in, because you've been trying to do this your whole life, pretty much, and you know, nothing has come into play here. Nothing's happened. You've been feeling defensive about it. But here I'm seeing, you know, some very powerful, good energy around these wishes and dreams of yours. So something very powerful is going to come in for you, I feel like, this week. All right, so kudos to you. That is today's reading, guys. I hope you appreciated it, liked it. I always say appreciated, but I don't mean that. I mean, I hope it resonated, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the subscription button for me. It helps me tremendously, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.